Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail and I make videos about special needs and health issues. I wasn't planning on making a video tonight, but I decided that I wanted to while all of this was fresh in my mind, what happened, and I like putting these videos out there to help other people. Couple things first. If you hear sound in the background, it is very windy tonight. Also, can't find it right this second, but my lips are really like pinkish red because I had a sucker that was like kind of like mixed colors and it turned my lips red. So anyway, today's video, if you read my community push, you would kind of already know what happened, but in case you didn't, we basically got some news that we wasn't really expecting. Like, some of it we kind of expected, but the severity of it we didn't really expect. I went to go talk to my surgeon today, because if you watched some of my previous videos, you know that I had been talking about that I was losing weight, and today I was going to go speak to the surgeon and see what he had to say. And so we went to go speak to the surgeon, and the last time I talked to him, I had lost like 7 pounds, and it was to the point that, like, I don't know, some of my clothes wasn't fitting, and so basically, long story short, he was like, the next time you come, we might be talking about a feeding tube. So today was the day to go talk about a feeding tube and what exactly is going to happen. Now, he was like, we could do a G tube or a J tube or a GJ tube. Do both of them. Basically, if you don't know, I was born with a birth defect called congenital diaphragmatic hernia, also known as CDH. It causes a lot of things, but it causes some of my insides to be in the wrong spot, and I had a lot of surgeries and like to fix different things, and it's just one of those situations we can't do much more like other than a feeding tube. At least a feeding tube is the less dangerous option, and we were trying to figure out what kind of feeding tube that I'm getting. When we talked to the surgeon in person, he was like, it might be a G tube, might be a J tube, but then he said that he wanted to look over my results of the different tests that I had over the last year or so, and he could decide from the tests that I've had from there what would be best. We told him that my food stays down like 45 minutes or so, and then it comes back up. And he was saying that that's, obviously not good for my weight, because I've been losing weight. And so we basically left the hospital with, we'll get a call soon, probably within not this week, but maybe the week after, of a surgery date. But he would, I guess, basically like call us with what kind of feeding tube that I'm gonna be getting. So we get home and everything, and the surgeon calls, and he's like, I looked over your test results of the different tests that you have had over the past year or so. He's like, I think that the J tube is going to be better, because like the way it's placed or something, it's like easier to do. And said, so I think we're gonna do the J tube. And the thing was, we went from thinking that I was getting maybe a G tube where I hook up, I don't know, 3 times a day like I would for my meals. Like, you eat 3 times a day. But now we got the news that I'm going to be getting a J tube, and I'm going to be hooked up to it. I don't remember how long, but it is a long time. I'll have to read the post again, and maybe I can put it in the title, maybe. But I'm going to have to be hooked up to it for a long time at a time, and I don't know how long the hospital stay will be. Probably maybe 2 or 3 days, and so there's just like all of these changes, and it's just kind of a lot to take in. Today I updated family. I actually post these updates after I update my family, because obviously I want to tell my family first and then post the update. But it's kind of a lot to take in when you think you might be getting a certain feeding tube that, I don't know, you might be hooking up a certain amount of times a day, to going to a different kind of tube where you're going to be spending a lot of hours on. And so it is a lot to process. And I don't know if I'll fully be able to process it until it happens, but we're thinking about not this week, but the week after. So I'll let y'all know when we get a surgery date. I appreciate the prayers and the nice comments. While I'm recovering from surgery, I think my mom is going to be posting on my community tab on YouTube, so if you'd like to follow updates on there during my healing process, y'all are welcome to. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone that has followed my journey. I really appreciate all the support. And I will see y'all when I can. Bye, guys.